In this video, we'll take a look at how to add furniture into your dorm room. So the first thing that we need to do is enable another toolbar called the warehouse toolbar, and you can even access it by going to Window and going to 3D warehouse, right? So you can click on this button or this menu item, and it opens up the 3D warehouse. Or what you can do is, I'm going to close this off to show you something else. So you can right click and enable the warehouse toolbar, which is here. So if you click on it, it opens up or enables another toolbar called the warehouse. I'm going to put it up here, and by clicking on this 3D warehouse tool button, it does the same thing as it would when you click on this 3D warehouse menu item. So I'm going to click on this button and it opens up my 3D warehouse. Now I'm already logged in, but what you can do is you can also create your own free login for 3D warehouse and just log in using that. Without logging in, you can't download any of these items. Now in the 3D warehouse, you can see just open it up, you see a whole bunch of things that you can include or add to your models. You can get chairs, tables, other stuff like even faucets like this, complete models if you want to, even you can bring those in. Now in this case I want a bed, so I'm gonna search for a bunk bed, and let's see what comes up. So I have a whole bunch of stuff that I can choose from. So let me see, which one do I want. Let's go with the basic one. I'm gonna download this bunk bed and add it to my model. So I'm gonna click on this download button, and it's gonna ask me, do you want this to be loaded into your SketchUp model directly? And yes, that's what I want to happen. So I'm gonna say yes, and it's gonna download, and it's gonna it's gonna add to my model. You can see it right away. It takes some time to show up depending on the speed of your computer and the speed of your internet. It might take some time for it to show up, but eventually you should see your model, right? So you see you have your bed, and you can place it somewhere you want it to here, maybe somewhere. I probably would need to rotate it, but I'm gonna place it here anyways, because the ladder to the top bunk is on the other side, so I might want to rotate it afterwards. I'm gonna use this tool to zoom extents. That way I'll see my model. Gonna zoom out, pan in, and now I see the bunk bed where it is. And what I would need to do is basically I would need to change the position by rotating it. Well, not changing the position, but just changing the direction. So I'm going to use my rotate tool. Click here and just rotate it, and then I'm going to move it back to where it was. Maybe close it to the wall, like so. So I have my bunk bed. Now I want a desk and a chair as well. So let's go ahead and find a desk and a chair. So 3D warehouse. Let's find a desk. So I'm gonna just type in desk and see what pops up. There are a bunch of stuff that I can bring in. There are different types of desks to choose from. Can't seem to make up my mind on what I want, so let's see. Let's bring in this one and see what happens. If that doesn't work, let's use something else. So I'm gonna download the model, and there we are. That works perfectly. So there we are. So that's my desk, and that's my bunk bed, and maybe I need to go in and find a chair as well. So let's find a office desk, office chair. I should have said office desk. So I can bring in something like this. This looks good enough. So say yes, and let's pop it into our model. There we are. There we go. And I need to rotate the position. There we go. And then move it there. And I might want to change the scale of it. It just seems too small, so too big rather for the desk. So just change it a tad, not too much, because most of these are drawn to scale. So I don't want to mess around with the scale too much. But that's fine. That looks good. But as you can see, you can bring almost anything from the warehouse. If you want a dragon, for example, you can bring a dragon into your dorm room. Not that you would, but you can. So in the next video, let's take a look at how to render our model using software called Enscape, and also look at the virtual reality aspect of using these models. And let's meet in the next video.